Hello and welcome to a Pixel Spank unboxing. I'm Danny.
And I'm Beta Ray Ben.
And today's unboxing is...
What is it?
It's a new 3DS XL Monster Hunter 4 limited edition. And to go with it, a XL charging cradle.
Where's the rest of it?
It's
the
a
box
tiny...
is tiny.
It's a lovely box.
I've seen an XL. They're big.
And it's a little bit nicer designed, I think, the box than the Ambassador box. I know they were going for minimalism with that one, but I prefer the actual design of this. So without further ado, we shall get into it.
They got the benefit of this one. They got a bit of artwork to play with the Ambassador edition. What are they going to do? Put any of their 20 years of history on there, or their 100 years as a company?
Exactly.
Nah, just white.
And
All
Trust Sky Company. Right.
It's impressive you remembered that.
Yep. No, I read it. So you open the box. There you are. And inside you're greeted with... we got AR cards.
Is it the same collection of stuff you normally get?
I think so.
It's like, yeah. So you got your Club Nintendo thing,
Which will soon be...
Just gotta turn that over.
Keep that
Just
secret.
in case. Customer support job, quick start, and the regular manual. Nothing special.
I don't think these AR cards are any different from usual, although it'd be impossible to tell. Oh, no.
They're the same lot.
So, in case you haven't already got a 3DS, this is what you can expect to find in there.
You will never use them ever.
No, never.
No.
Not even once.
Well, you might use them once if you've never used the 3DS, but even then, that's a stretch.
And then...
I must have about 20 sets of these by now.
Yeah, you got enough. And then we have the main article, and that is literally it. Nintendo aren't wasting time putting stuff in the box that you don't want.
They're doing it for people like us, so we can keep these nice and short.
So
load them with adverts.
Here we are.
That's pretty sweet.
It's a really good-looking piece of kit. It's shinier than I think the pictures actually made it out to be.
Yeah, so in the other video we had with one of these, it was a little bit old and tattered, but this is brand new, I'm guessing.
Yep.
And damn, that is nice. At first I thought it was a brushed steel effect, but it's actually like a monster's fur.
Yeah, it's either fur or is it feathers? I can't tell.
It's not feathers, is it? There's nothing like feathers.
Feathery feel. Well, not feel, but it's got a feathery look to it.
There's no quillage to that at all. Nothing like plume.
So, you've got the Monster Hunter logo up here. Well, it's not really the logo. It's just a kind of a piece of artwork, and it says Monster Hunter Ultimate 4.
It's good that they didn't go for the logo, because the logo for Monster Hunter is nonsense.
I can't even think of what it is.
Well, look.
Oh yeah, it's a bit over the top.
Yeah.
And then on the back here, you've got another piece of artwork. It says New Nintendo 3DS XL. And the silver kind of carries around right to the edge. And then inside, you just have the standard, I think it's the standard black kind of inside with the coloured buttons.
Yeah, well, it's only the
coloured letters, yes.
Yeah, the characters are coloured, the buttons themselves are black.
So it's pretty similar. You know, all the new features from the smaller one are in this one. It's literally just the size. But
where do you put your memory card?
Not that again.
That's important. People need to know.
So they've been really helpful and made it so you have to have a Type 0 screwdriver or something?
What, just to unscrew the back?
Yeah,
so it's the same as the normal size 3DS.
You have to unscrew the back, take this off, and then you have a micro SD card. But in case you didn't watch our early unboxing, which you should, there are some new features to the new 3DS XL, such as the new... Do they call it the C-Stick, or do they just call it...
What do they call it? The control stick?
The
it might
nubbin?
be the C-Stick. I'm going to read the guide.
Read the manual.
So we pad for time while I look at this.
So we have the stick here. It's kind of like if you ever had one of those old laptops with the little track pads in the center of the keyboard. So you don't actually move it; you just kind of rub it a little bit.
It's the C-Stick.
Yeah, you caress the nubbin, and what other new features do they have with the
Well,
new
you got your
3DSs?
super stable 3D, enhanced processors, the NFC, whole wealth of new features, really.
I think one of the best improvements for me is just like the build quality. It just actually
It is
feels
noticeably better.
significantly nicer.
The plastic feels like stronger, sturdier.
Yeah, there's less give to it.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. And as someone who traditionally plays a PlayStation Vita, so I'm used to kind of a
Nonsense control.
a higher end console for my portable gaming. This actually feels of similar quality. Whereas I used to feel like the old 3DS XL was a little bit of a toy in its build quality. So that's pretty nice. And we'll be getting some up close images so you can see the beauty in the design.
I will give one tip to anyone who's getting one of these or really any new 3DS. The C-Stick, it does loosen up over time. It takes probably a week or two of not heavy usage but medium usage just to sort of take the stiffness out. Then it becomes a lot more responsive. You'll probably have a lot of trouble pushing down on it to begin with.
So you've been using your 3DS normal one, the smaller edition,
the new
for a
3DS.
little bit. How are you finding it?
Well, it's a lot better than the old 3DS. It's not. The thing I mainly noted was how clever they've been with the C-Stick, because obviously any game where it's programmed for, it works great. But any game where they haven't programmed for it, which is anything older, it reads as the Control Stick Pro, the boat.
Oh, the Circle Pad Pro.
Circle Pad Pro. Yeah, so most games will read it as that.
Yeah.
So if you start it and it says calibrate Circle Pad Pro, that means you can use the C-Stick. So it works with Ocarina of Time,
Resident Evil Revelations,
Metal Gear Solid Subsistence, is it?
Yeah, and I think, and obviously the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, which I actually bought that big chunky ass kind of Circle Pad Pro for it, and I mean it helped with the gameplay, but it wasn't aesthetically good looking. It wasn't comfortable to hold. So this is a definite upgrade if that's something you're considering. If we get this out of the box,
How professional!
how professional! You can see I purchased this from Game for £9.99.
Oh, so that didn't come with it.
No, this did not come with it. I had to purchase this separately, and it also didn't come with a power supply, as with the smaller brethren.
It's pronounced brethren.
Brethren.
Yes.
You get some little manual. Nothing interesting here. Same as you'd expect.
Now I've prepared. I've trained. I can do this straight away now. It took me like 8 attempts the first time I had to do this.
It's quite. See, it's definitely not necessary to have one of these, but it's just a nicer way of kind of storing it, isn't it?
Well, it's all right. Yeah, I got it for free. I wouldn't have brought it. Let's put it that way.
No, I'm happy that I bought it, and I think we were spot on, and I think we broke this news. The fact that it does resemble a Wii. When you use the old the original base that came with the Wii.
Yeah, I mean
That's
we're
a
at the
that's a
cutting edge
Pixel
of
Spank
news.
exclusive. We're scooping.
Our opinion is exclusive.
So yeah, here we have the brand new Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate 3DS XL. It's a real mouthful if you put it all together. Thanks for watching. Remember to like the video.
Edition.
Yeah, collector's edition. So
Limited. As well.
limited. If you like the video, then like the video. Let us know what you think. Give us a comment. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Thank you.